she said, so this is where you've been all morning. I worked out. Had a couple meetings. Now I'm relaxing. Did you block me? I ain't never been out of line. If y'all got blocked, send it to Bree. I ain't mad no more. You know what you did, though. I'm blocked because you thought I was a fake page. If y'all blocked, send it to Bree. I ain't mad no more. Love you too, Kiki Salinas. Love you, Sydney Cole. I got blocked for no reason. No, you probably was on that one of them hot pages being weird. Her husband home, they just in separate rooms, she said. Look at Jazzy, she watching the show, honey. We're going to our first meeting, and it took 10 years. We're going to our first meeting, y'all. I'm going up in that motherfucker like I'm on the internet, too. Shut the fuck up. I'm going in there like a gangster. Hot page blocked me because I delivered the truth. Yeah, I don't want to play with them hot pages. Leave them over there where they at, honey. You blocked me and I didn't do anything. Where Bree at? Bree, tell Bree to unblock y'all. Show them how to find Bree. She know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Karlissa pulled the biscuit out. What biscuit? Hey, baby. What I missed? What's been going on up in here? Something been going on. There's 300 million people on here. Thank you, Rican Queen. There's Bree, y'all. Bree will have you unblocked in 24 hours. She will have you unblocked in less than 24 hours. If you wait on me, it's going to be all year. Please block the folks talking about Junior. We just got on here. I know y'all ain't talking about nobody, and we just got on here. Kiki, is we riding? I don't see what time is in LA. It is 6:30. 6:30. Gotta make sure just my head is in here. Oh, there we go. Y'all be done had me on the news. She said there's 349 million people on here. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Jamila Copage. She said she enjoyed the show last night. I enjoyed the show myself last night. I learned a lot about myself. No, I wasn't invited to Javon's birthday party, and I did reach out a couple days before. But do y'all notice one thing that's happening right now that's crazy? Do y'all notice that the same thing I was going through? Now, John's dad is obviously forced to be in the house with Rock. But before that, he was kicking it with Jaydin and her kids. But now, all of a sudden, he ain't at the birthday party. He ain't nowhere to be found when it comes to Javon and Journey. Do y'all find that to be a coincidence? Or did I go through that same bullshit? I pray he gets to see. I pray he gets to see when John flip-flops, how they flip-flop on him. I can't wait for him to see. Because now he feel how I felt. Talking about some shut the fuck up. Nigga, you going through the same thing I'm going through. Now you can't see Journey and Javon because you up over there. And then when I was going through this, it was like, hee hee ha ha, that's funny. You a trader, you a swapper, you a this, you a that. And you just really just caught in the fucking middle. You don't have shit to do with nothing. You just caught in the middle. Now he ain't said nothing. He ain't did nothing. He ain't got no birthday pictures. He ain't say happy birthday to my grandson or nothing. And he just caught in the middle, and he don't even know what he caught in the middle of. Because now when John get out, if he flip this way or flip that way, I don't know which way he going. I really don't give a fuck. I appreciate him. I love him. I pray for him every day. But whatever he chooses to do with his life after this, baby, that's on him. But now it's like, oh, you cool with Chrisean because obviously she's there, how she was there with me. And then that makes you automatically an outcast from Jaydin. And they quick to cut a baby daddy off. They don't give a fuck about the baby daddy family. She ain't seen her daddy. They don't give a fuck about that family and none of that. So it's like you just lost in the wind. That's their generational curse over there. Everybody got a generational curse. But do y'all see now what I went through? Because now here go his dad. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, he don't really know what's going on. But he can't see his firstborn grandson's birthday party turning 7 years old. That's his first, his heir. Those is called, your first juniors. You see what I'm saying? That shit's crazy. Now he going through the same thing, and it's depending on how John roll, whether it's left or right, he gonna be caught in the middle too. Cause you've been kicking it over here this whole time, and now you over there with him, and that's how I got caught in the middle. But it's good to be on the outside looking in, not needing a motherfucking body in that circus for no other reason in life. Like it's just so crazy to be like watching it repeat itself again. Like, we are literally watching that repeat itself again. And I said that. Didn't I, Mommy Plus 3? I said this was going to happen. I said that. Now, he got the porters. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? He got the porter's picture on his page, living with the lady, waiting on the porter to come home. And it's the confusion that he doesn't realize that he's getting tied up into it too. He getting ready to get tied up so tight in a knot that he gonna be looking around like, why they say fuck 50? He gonna be looking dumb how I was looking dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just caught in a lover's quarrel, and it's gonna be so fucked up for you because you done got an eviction on your credit, so you can't go rent shit. You can't go live with your family because you ain't really got none. Your ass gonna be out on the lawn in about 45 days. And it ain't gonna be nobody's fault. It's just gonna be you caught in the middle. Because John's caught in the middle. That's why, ladies, when a man got a baby, 2 kids already by somebody, don't even waste your fucking time. Look at all the people that gotta be affected by this shit, and y'all just in the comments going back and forth, talking about this, talking about that. This man don't know what he in the middle of, because that's naturally, when you look at it from the outside looking in, that's naturally what can make a person mad. Like, how was you cool over here, now you cool over there, now you about to be cool back over there. You can naturally see, like, where somebody would make the mistake of, like, this is my son, I gotta go where he go. And naturally, it's nothing wrong with everybody getting mad, at the other person, if that's what they choose to do. But you can't stay mad at that person because it's not his daddy's fault, it's not my fault. We done made, people done got mad at us, and now, we don't fuck with people because this about to play itself in a whole nother circle all over again. That's just insane. I'm just watching it like, wait, how was Big John been at every single one of the birthday parties? We all been at Javon's birthday parties all the way up until this shenanigans started, so the circus started growing. And now it's like, oh, well, you fuck your family. You know, John, I'm pretty sure his mom is getting old. He got other aunties and uncles that should have been there. And my baby just with a bunch of fucking strangers getting drunk all day. Like, it just is so sad to watch. And this is where I got, like, worthless from. Like, how can anybody become of this mess or this disaster? It's just so disastrous. Like, y'all can't even understand what I'm talking about right now, because y'all just on the outside looking in, when naturally you won't know, like, okay, well, if y'all broke up and he get a new person, I ain't supposed to entertain the new person. So I could see where he's finna get caught up how I did. Luckily, you know what, I had background and resources and places to go and things to do. But that ain't gonna work well. You got the porters with Jaydin and her kids on your page, but you with the new porters. It's just, you about to get yourself caught up in the middle of some mess that you don't even need to be in the middle of, and you watch me go through it, and you still had the nerve to flip on me. I'm not fixing to blink. I'm not finna tell John to do shit. I'm not finna catch shit. I'm not finna give my opinion on shit. I'm gonna sit back like the audience watching the circus, because thank God I don't have to rely on the motherfucking circus no more. Baby, when I tell you, it's so much nicer to be on this end watching the circus, because that is just a disaster. Like, I've never seen him not at Javon's birthday party. I don't understand what that was. Like, the gang members was there, but the grandparents wasn't there. A fucking bunch of people that wanted the same clout that she was trying to keep from us, want the clout, they there. Nobody there, not a single fucking person, besides maybe Jasmine, looked genuine to me. Like, everybody looked like a fucking joke. Like, what are we doing? Then nobody posts the shit. Nobody give a fuck about the shit, because it's just like, it's a kid's birthday. You were supposed to do a party like that for John coming home. But I just wanted to hop on here and just, state my opinion, where I'm at, the transparency, what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, my thoughts. I'm just blogging it on the internet because it's cheaper to do it this way. And then I also get y'all's opinions about how I feel about, being a part of this shit. Because I still, even though I don't have to be hands-on in the bullshit ever again in life, I still gotta watch it. And it's still my kids and grandkids, and it's sad to see John's dad. But the way he treated me, whatever they give you, baby, that's gonna be what you deserve. Because me and you, see, my problem with people that's doing the clout stuff is, I didn't never do the clout stuff for no reason. Like, these are my true responses. These are my true emotions. Like, all the stuff they doing, pulling out money, going to put it on books, and putting babies in walkers, pretending they doing extra when they not. Like, all this extra shit that's going on is just, that was not my intentions. So when y'all say, oh, you clout chasing Karlissa, these are my true emotions. This is my true response to the shit that we've been through, to the motherfucking circus. Like, not one day did I say, I'm going to just clout chase to get something out of it. I'm just basically giving my true stance on everything, my true emotions. I ain't turning on nobody purposely to get no clout. Like, how you purposely turn on me, purposely turn on Jaydin to get clout from Rock. Like, it's just, the people that are doing that, it's evident and we can see you. It doesn't matter what the blogs say. It doesn't matter what the people in the comments say. The people that's running the circus, like my son, myself, my kids, we can see the people that's moving weird like that. Like, even John's gonna ask, like, well, Dad, my mom is the one who brought you back over here and told me that I should still fuck with you after you robbed me. How you flipping on her now? Like, she literally gave you a place to stay when you didn't have nowhere to stay. She let you come stay at our house. Like, how were you flipping on my mom because she got an opinion about the shit? after she raised your son for this whole time. See, y'all don't ask the magical questions. And before I would let anybody be in my circle, I would want to know, like, how you flip on your own people to fuck with me, but you still got the porters in your damn in your pictures on your Instagram. Make it make sense, y'all. It's just like, I swear on everything I love, my intentions, my emotions, my transparency through this whole ordeal has always been absolutely positively how I would act with or without the camera. If y'all listening, not listening, that's still how I would act. But all of that, what they doing over there, I'm telling you, it's just, I never seen nothing like it in my life. But I feel so bad for my son that's, you don't know who's who, so you just roaming through the traffic like this. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got kids involved and Instagram getting better at this shit, boy. When you block somebody, it block all their fake pages now, honey. Anyway, so that's just my take on where everything is at. What do you guys think about that? I mean, because this has been a lot for any grandmother to handle. Like, this has been, I think I handled it pretty fucking well, if you ask me, honestly. I really think that if any one of y'all was going through this, with one of y'all kids and some shit like this, I would love to see how you handled it. I mean, I can't make any of this up. What was wrong with, just Hulk Hogan and two separate parties, but I'm the bad guy. Then you turn on the Instagram and you see a drunk lady filming another drunk lady driving my grandkids around, and then y'all think, oh yeah, this is great for TV. But I still have emotions and feelings about the stuff that I'm seeing, the stuff that I'm hearing, the stuff that y'all saying. I still, at the end of the day, whether I don't like these people or not, I still have to have emotions because they carry my bloodline. Do you know how important that is to some people? Like, to see that this is what, is going to become of. Absolutely, Carter should have at least got to FaceTime JJ and say happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Like, you have to be an evil spawn from hell. First of all, to break up a cousin bond. Because y'all see how niggas is these days. If you don't really have no cousins, you don't really have no family, and you in LA, it's really a fucked up place to be. And it's not a good look. This is how I would not ever want. Like, I don't care if me and my sister not getting into it. I'm not finna tell the two kids not to talk to each other. If my dad say he taking the kids and me and my sister not speaking, he taking the kids, I'm not finna say I don't want my kids with them kids. Like, so I personally, for all this bullshit that has gone on, I personally think I handle all these weird motherfuckers the best way you possibly fucking could. Period. Like, I have dealt with this the best way you could possibly deal with this. Oh no, baby, we don't do victim. We ain't saying victim. we don't do the victim shit. We ain't victims over here, girl. No. We active over here. We ain't victims. That was just to tell you my perspective on the whole thing, and I want y'all to know ahead of time to watch Jonathan Daddy go through the same spiral so that y'all know to compare it. I need y'all to Because at the end of the day, if you a grown ass woman, whether I have my opinion or you have your opinion, that don't shake me one way or another. You're not about to make me aggressive or weird because you feel some type of way about me. I don't even know you like that. Everybody gonna have their opinion. That's never gonna make me feel like I want you to die or I want you to, want your son to die. Like everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And it should not make you feel one way or another because everybody's gonna have an opinion whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. I know what ruined this family, and I'm holding every single person accountable, whether it's my husband, whether it's Dre, whether it's Blue, whether it's their spouses or baby mamas or whatever the case may be. I hold everybody accountable. Yeah, I hold myself accountable too because sometimes I'll be like, damn, Liz, you didn't have to say all that, or you didn't have to feel like that, or you don't always have to say how you feel. But then I wouldn't be being myself if I just sit here and be like, and don't say nothing. Because sometimes when I leave a message or I say something, I want Katie to get it, I want Jaydin to get it, I want Rock to get it, I want Callie to get it, I want Lay to get it, and sometimes we might have each other blocked. So sometimes that's just my way of, from the beginning, I know you'll get the message from your fans, I know you'll get the message from your supporters, your haters, whoever, somebody gonna send you the message. Yeah, I talk too much. That's my job. But I'm going to make it so you don't ever have to worry about it again. You see what I'm saying? Because whether I talk too much or not is my fucking opinion. I can say what I want, just like everybody on this internet can say what the fuck they want to. And I'm going to say right now, that I hope that Jonathan his daddy don't have to go through as bad as I went through it, but we watching it, because I didn't see my man at his first grandchild's, who knows he wasn't there, birthday party. I didn't see nobody but hoes, crips, and gangbangers and a splash of kids. I didn't even get to see the fucking Credible Hulk. I'm not happy about none of it. I'm not happy where it's going. But ain't no to say that Jonathan wouldn't have had the party off the hook the same way. So I can't, everybody got to be held accountable. Now, when I was there, they had Spider-Man and family and friends. That's what I've been seeing at all the birthday parties. Jonathan plays Spider-Man, and it was regular birthday parties. I didn't see nothing like that. So I didn't know that, anything like this would be how it would be either. Carter was not invited. I don't even think my mom was invited, to be honest with you. I didn't see my mom there. I didn't see none of Jonathan's cousins there. I didn't see Tasha there. Tasha usually goes, the Christian lady of our family. She usually goes to all the birthday parties too. I didn't see no family there. I saw strippers and gang members. I didn't see nothing else. Now, I did call and I asked if Carter could bring Javon a gift so that he knows, his cousins still love him, and I didn't get no response from the grandma. Then I wake up and see the grandma drunk driving the kids. Like, if you gonna do all that, then you may as well have let Carter see him. If you was finna drunk drive the kids, you could have went to whole prison for that. So I blocked her after that. I don't ever want to see that lady again. I don't want want to hear from none of them. I'm just going to be over here just praying for my grandkids. And one day when they get old enough to look at their parents and look at their life and look at what's going on and say, y'all play with my grandma, that'll be their turn and their time to say that. I'll be right here. Hell yeah, this family has been turned upside down. And look at his dad over there now, getting ready to get upside down too. Now, how you got Jaydin and John on the damn Instagram page talking about the Porters, what you live in with Hager and the baby, and then you gonna turn around when he come home and be in the middle of all this mess that you could have tried to prevent like I did. You could have tried to prevent all this mess like I did and tried to stay neutral. But nope, you done already chose a side. If I get an eviction at 50, I'm going to reevaluate what the Lord is trying to say to me. Like, maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But ain't no way in hell. Then when I try to get on his page and be like, what the fuck are you doing? They think it's cute or funny to say, for him to say, get that bullshit off my page. Now, when the time come, y'all, all 486 million of y'all, is my witness. When he try to tell me, can you talk to him or can you do this? I'm going to say, get that bullshit out of my face. Get that bullshit out of my face. Like you told me. I didn't attend last year's birthday party because Jaydin was already mad that I was accepting the grandbaby. Me and Jaydin had our talks about the grandbaby that was coming, and I can't choose no person that ain't my bloodline over my bloodline. So I nicely gave her how I felt about it, that all the kids would be my grandkids, which to this day I wish I had never done because, you know, that wasn't, Jaydin was here first with her kids here first. So I admit I've made a lot of mistakes with this. And it don't come with no handbook because I begged my kids not to be running around with 2 and 3 different baby mamas and baby daddies because not everybody can handle it the way I handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to never be jealous about nobody getting no new woman or no new pussy or no new dick. So I let my baby daddies come over. I never was the person, like, I never been that person, like, after high school that was just, like, on that weird shit. Like, I'm not about to be fighting no man over, no woman over no man over no woman, or none of that weird shit. If you want to go over there, okay. Either I'm going to be here when you get back, or I'm going to go on down the road with Jack. And I see that this is a different time and a different era that people, like, need people, so they act a little differently. But I'm telling you, nobody could have prepared for this. Like Jonathan Daddy over there right now, you about to be looking crazy as I was. Because it already looked like you done already got kicked out of one side. So only thing left for you to do now is flip-flop again. Because when your son come home, it's about your son. So if your son say, we rocking this way, what you gonna do? Stay over here? No, it don't work like that, y'all. So then y'all going to be calling him a flip-flop, and it's going to be a whole bunch of mess all over again. And I thank God and praise God every day that I don't have to deal with them people on no level of life. I get to watch it just like y'all. Now, do I want to watch it? Hell no. Don't nobody want to watch their kids in no lover's affair or lover quarrel or none of this shit with baby mamas and kids involved and back and forth and this person mad because this person cool with this person. And it's so bad that y'all even decided to choose sides on this damn internet. And like y'all ever met these motherfuckers, y'all don't know none of these motherfuckers. Y'all don't know Jonathan Daddy from a can of paint. All y'all know is he popped up after 5 years. He ain't been allowed to my son's house because he stole from him. And then all of a sudden now I get, my son to forgive him and continue being his dad. I got messages to my son and Whack making sure that, that's your dad. You still got to forgive your dad. No matter what, you got to forgive your mom and you got to forgive your dad. That's just what it is. It's just, if you can't forgive them two, there's no place for you in heaven. I'm going to say that again because I know some of y'all missed it. If God say we got to forgive strangers that wronged us, and you can't even forgive your own mama and your own daddy, you probably pretty much ain't going to heaven. So I tell him, you know, I'm the one reason why he even pulled up that day. He been here ever since, with acting like he ain't got nowhere to go at my son's house. Ever since that day that I called him and told him we need to go to court with John and try to get this judge to do X, Y, and Z and kind of show up as his parents. He been here ever since. Some of y'all been watching, and some of y'all in La La Land making up stories and shit. He been here ever since that day. Now, mind you, I posted the text messages where my son wasn't answering his calls neither, honey. Now, all of a sudden, he think it's going to be like this and be like that when he get home. Then what you going to do? You going to have to make the same decision I made. That's going to put you dead smack in the middle because you already like a little bit in the middle already. And I can tell you in the middle because you didn't say happy birthday to your Javon. And even if you mad at the mom, even if they got on your motherfucking nerves, how you posting a random baby and not even that you just met, and your grandson is 7 years old, and you can't even, now you on this side, so you can't even say happy birthday to him. I would never let a motherfucker pin me like that. I'd rather buck up against these bitches and let the chips fall where they may. I would never let one of them make me choose one or the other of my grandkids. Because these people don't really give a fuck about you at the end of the day. They don't even give a fuck about their own daddy, their own parents. So why would you give somebody that type of privilege to let you control you, whether you could say happy birthday to their grandchild? I seen she posted you on her Instagram that day, so you kind of felt obligated for them followers not to say happy birthday to Javon. That's some foul shit. I wouldn't give a fuck what a bitch did, what a bitch said. If I want to say happy birthday to all my grandkids, this bitch just gonna be mad and that bitch gonna be mad too, because y'all need to be mad at the dick, not me. I don't give a fuck. Period. So that's my lesson of the day for you bitches who got sons who about to have to go through this, because y'all have so much to say to me and mine. Your turn gotta come around too, because what you give out, what we reap, we gotta sow. So we all gonna get to see you handle your shit. And I just want to give you some pointers on how to handle it. Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't give a fuck which one of them did what for me. I'm still rocking with my grandkids. I don't care. And that's literally what puts you in the middle and puts you on the outfield. Because now if my son is with one of these women and they feel some type of way because they mama ain't respecting this one like she the woman, or respecting that one like she the woman, then naturally they're going to be like, oh, fuck your mama, she ain't team us. Well, fuck your mama then, nigga. I don't care. Jonathan is not y'all keep thinking Jonathan's my God. He's my father. He made me. He got money. He's the creator. Girl, don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit on this side of the fence, okay? Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit on this side of the fence. We already knew on this side of the fence what we was going to do, how we was going to do it, and when we was going to do it. With or without Jonathan. Y'all just kept thinking, oh, it's Jonathan's going to do this. Like, Jonathan came out my ass one day when I took a great shit. And that became Jonathan. And I gave him that name. And I gave him that birthday because I had a choice. They said, do you want to have the baby on the 18th or do you want to have the baby on the 20th? Which is more convenient for you, Miss Karlissa, since you're going to have this C-section anyway. So I said, fuck that. We're going to have that Aquarius and fuck that Capricorn. Let the dice roll on over to the 20 side. So I went with the 20th, okay? That's what it was. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. So for somebody to be hopping on talking about we ain't his people, you mean he better hope he better hope I'm still his people. Because I still have a say when I get to heaven about that child that I raised and split my ass and wasted my whole life for. See, because I wasn't like y'all mama. I didn't smoke, drink, none of that. I was about my motherfucking money, making sure my kids had a roof over their head, food in their table, and lights, water, and gas. We ain't never had no evictions. They ain't never been put out of nowhere. They ain't never had to stay at no auntie house, no cousin house. None of that shit y'all been through, my kids ain't been through. Now, Dre said he was homeless the other day, and you saw that was a lie. These kids ain't been through none of that bullshit y'all been through. Anything they've been through, they chose to be in it, okay? They had options. I don't give a fuck whether it was the college, the high school, the label they signed to. I made sure they always had motherfucking options, okay? I invited Jonathan's dad to all my options. Even the day I had him and he brought the motherfucking coins in there to pay for his circumcision. Nigga, you are not it. Stop fake jaking. Because as soon as my son realized what the fuck you been out here doing, he's gonna flip back on you too, because he don't really fuck with you like that anyway. Matter of fact, he don't really fuck with none of them like that. If you go back, everything Jonathan has said fucked up to me, he has said 10 times fucked up to all 3 of them. From Rock to Jaydin to the daddy, he done said more fucked up shit about them than he ever said about me combined. Okay? Now, if I go Google how the fuck my son really feel about any one of these motherfuckers, we gonna find out that he don't fuck with them neither. Now, can I get an amen? Because that was good teaching on today. If you go look up what my son done said and how he done felt about everybody in this motherfucking circus, you gonna find that he said some pretty fucked up shit to a lot of people that's sitting here talking about he don't fuck with me. My son don't really fuck with you. And that's evident. So, now that we have that on the table there, eat that shit up real quick. Send it to your mama, text it to your daddy. Because my son done equally got on there and told all them motherfuckers he didn't fuck with neither one of them at a time or 2 or 3 or 4 too. Now, I got video of my son saying, I'm at home with my mom there and I get to feel like a kid again. Motherfucker, if your childhood was fucked up, you damn sure ain't finna want to feel like a kid again at 20, almost 30 years old. The fuck out of here. I ain't never heard my son say nothing nice about none of these motherfuckers. But he'd jump on there and tell his interview people, my mama did this, my mama did that. He'd jump on there and be like, congratulations to my mom for doing her show, her own network by herself. Congratulations to my mom for doing something by herself, because none of these motherfuckers around here gonna do shit by themselves. Okay? Now let's just be real honest about who my son fucked with. When he went to jail, he wasn't even claiming my grandson. I was claiming my grandson. These bitches need to be thankful and grateful to me. Because behind closed doors, I have told my son, you still need to go check on my grandchild. You still need to go check on this child. You still need to go check on that child. Now, let's go look it up and see how many times he done told Rock, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't like you. I don't kick it with you. I don't want your child. I don't want none of that shit. And how many times he done told Jaydin the same thing, and how many times he done not answered his dad's call, or how many times he don't fuck with this nigga or fuck with that nigga either. Stop fucking playing like, oh, Jonathan don't fuck with me. No, I don't fuck with him because all I want my kids to do is take care of their kids. I don't give a fuck about who the fuck they want to be with, how they want to be with them. I just want them to do what my parents told me to do. Make sure you take care of your motherfucking kids. Peace, love, and hair grease. Now, come July, come when he come home, he'll tell you whichever one he fucking with or whoever he fucking with that week. But just know, the same shit he done said to me, he done said to them 3 times over. I done listened to the shit. I done heard the shit just like y'all. So don't get yourself all, don't bust a nut being happy that me and my son is at odds. Don't bust a nut, because when he at odds with y'all, it look way more sick and frustrating than when he's at odds with me. He my motherfucking son. I don't give a fuck when they mad at me, honey. Bye. See you when you ain't mad no more, nigga. But y'all gotta sit there and cry and want to peel your skin off and tattoo your face and disfigure yourself. And oh my God, girl, I do not be over here crying about my kids not wanting to fucking talk to me. I be taking breaks on them motherfuckers. But y'all be over there like, oh my God, take me to Men's Central. I'm drunk. Take me to the county fucking jail. I ain't never dated a nigga in jail in my life. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all over here arguing and fighting over my child like oh my God. She took my son. Girl, I got a whole husband. Done had a whole husband for 10 years. And before that, I had 2 more. Okay? Do yourself a favor. You not in competition with me. You can't never be in competition with me unless you can pray harder than me, bitch. Let's put that there. You can't never be in competition with me, bitch. I don't got a tattoo on my motherfucking body that say another nigga's name on it. You in competition with yourself. Y'all in competition with each other, okay? And may the best hoe win at the end of the day, okay? Whichever one he decide to be with, thumbs up, bitch. Now, I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all. I'm tired. Y'all getting mad at me and shit. Why y'all so fucking mad at me? I didn't tell him to do no shit. Well, I didn't tell him to be like that. I told him to get one woman and sit your ass down somewhere, and when you have some kids, don't get 2 baby mamas. Y'all did that. Y'all should have listened to what the fuck I was saying, do. Yeah, my neighbors probably hear me. No, I ain't gotta be mad. I'm frustrated at how y'all and them keep thinking this is a competition. Bitch, you can't stand next to me in life. You never could, you never would. I don't give a fuck how much my son told you, you act like me. Or I remind him of you, or you remind him of me. I don't care about none of that shit. You do. While you sitting up over there wondering which bitch getting the dick, I'm praying for him. I'm his mother. I'm not y'all friends. Y'all keep getting it mixed up. Now, how you gonna be mad at Sexy for giving me some clout? She gave you some too. This shit is just so fucking rigged. Like, gonna put her in the middle of some shit. She trying to get us on with Blue when he get home. These people ain't thinking about y'all like that. Y'all keep thinking, oh, it's y'all, it's y'all, it's y'all. If it was y'all wouldn't need my son. That came, again, out of my ass on the day that I chose, on the name that I gave him, on the birth certificate I'm going to be on for the rest of his life. On the person that got to get to the heaven and tell God, now, let me tell you what this nigga did right here. But please forgive him anyway. I'm that person. Y'all keep thinking, oh, let's keep the kids away from her so that, no, you... She said, leave me alone, and posted my whole ad on her page with 3.9 million followers, and now I'm about to go from 305 to 306. We've had private inboxes. If she wanted to tell me to leave her the fuck alone, she could have did it in my inbox. Retarded. Some of you motherfuckers is really retarded. Thank you for telling me leave you alone like that. I appreciate that. My subscribers went up on my Patreon, 600 subscribers. Thank you, Sexy. Yes, ma'am, she did it for the world. And she could have did it in private, too. And I thanked her for doing it in front of the world, too. And then when y'all told her to go take it down, she still left it up for the whole 24 hours. And ran my bag all the fucking way up. Because everybody in this world ain't a goddamn hater. Everybody in this world see Jonathan Mama for who she is. Everybody. Y'all clearly saw my son get on there and say he support my show. If I ever need him on my show, let him know. Period. It's always, oh, Don't help her. He don't fuck with her. He don't fuck with you. He don't even fuck with your kid. Y'all be doing that weird shit. Then y'all want to hop on here and choose some sides. How about y'all choose the Lord's side? I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of the just the back and forth all the damn time. Now I'm watching Jonathan Daddy ain't even get to go to the birthday party for some bullshit. Like, y'all still letting this little girl just amputate your whole, what your kids is supposed to have. Like, that don't make no kind of sense. Cause she posted you on her page. That's why you couldn't say happy birthday to Javon. Girl, yes, I am so exhausted and over it. I'm telling you. When you start getting to the point where you start telling the truth out loud, like, people on here talking about, yo, he ain't your people. You the same people that was trying to lock him up and left all them messages and called the CPS on his kids. The same people will hop on here because he want to give them some dick talking about, we ain't his people. How we not his people? I'm on his birth certificate. I'm the next of motherfucking kin. Do they know what that means? It just ain't no level of respect no more from nobody in this world. Not going back and forth with no man's mama. The IRS ain't calling you for Jonathan. They calling me. The fuck? You ain't handling one of his damn grown man businesses, but I'm not his people. But the IRS calling me. They not calling you. How I'm not his people? That's what I'm going to tell them when they call me next time. I ain't his people. I'm going to cry because Jonathan don't talk to me. That's my son. My job is literally to just fucking pray that he gets this shit right when he get home. I don't give a fuck if him, Dre, Callie, they kids, don't nobody want to fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. I raised them for almost, when did he leave that last message? 2 years ago? So I've been over there doing shit for them for so long. I need a break. I need a break too from they ass. We've been together their whole life. It's time to take a break. Pretty sure that really hurt him that his dad wasn't there. And why would his dad not be thinking about the reason that you're not there? It ain't cause you did something. It's cause you helped somebody else do something. You're not sitting in there for nothing that you started. And his son gotta suffer. That's why I don't fuck with them. I just focus on praying for the kids. And if I don't never get to see them when they get grown, I see them in the streets or on Instagram or on the internet or whatever the case may be. I don't care who he love. He needs to love his kids before he love anybody else. Because I didn't put nobody before my kids. I didn't put no man before my kids. My kids should know better. I never put a single solitary soul, not my mama, my daddy, nobody before my kids. No ma'am. And then that one page gonna hop on there talking about I forgot the birthday. I forgot my grandson's birthday. No, you just didn't see what I was trying to do for my grandson behind closed doors with his grandma. I was still trying to drop my baby off a gift. Whether she fuck with me or not, I could leave the gift with you. You could tell him that his grandma sent it. At least he know I tried. Ain't nobody thinking about none of that shit. They could be mad and evil all they want to. I don't know how my son got tied up with all these different kind of people in the first place. She said, girl, you in the jacuzzi. She must be new. Somebody get her together. She must be new. No, I blocked Jaydin's mom today because I saw her driving down the street with my grandkids with another big drunk bitch filming her after having drinks and driving. And I don't think that, if you want to party and kick it, that's fine, but the driving part was out of line for me. So I don't have nothing else to say to her neither. Right, she said to the 450 million people in here, it's always hot tub tea time. I did not say Junior had fast. Would you please stop saying that? My son said that before he went to jail. I just started doing research and looking it up. I don't know what my grandson, if he has anything, I don't know. I just see what y'all see and hear what y'all hear. I don't know. Nobody has told me anything except for the comments that my son was making when he didn't fuck with her. Okay? That's the only thing I know is just the stuff that my son said when they was going back and forth. So he has not personally given me any type of diagnosis whatsoever. So I do not know. We all just heard my son say before he left that X, Y, and Z was X, Y, and Z because she was drinking and smoking. I went and looked it up. That's what it said. I don't have no evidence of nothing yet. I don't know nothing about it yet. I just see what y'all see and hear what y'all hear. Now, if she come out and say it, I'll know. If she don't come out and say it, I won't know. I'm not going to shut up because that's something that y'all keep. You got to remember, 50% of the people is rooting for him and 50% of the people is rooting against him. So on a daily basis, I have to hear the good things and the bad things all day long. Well, I don't know how much he could have been lying about because if he wouldn't have posted the hernia, you would have said he was lying. So I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth, or what's what. He be in his feelings, but then when he be posting pictures and showing shit, then it be true. So I don't know who's in their feelings or who not in their feelings. I can only tell you when I'm in my feelings. And when I hear a motherfucker say I'm not his people, when he went to jail, he wasn't even fucking with you, and wasn't even claiming my grandkid, and I was. I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck you keep opening your mouth about my son. You keep opening your mouth about my son for almost 4 years, but you don't want me to say nothing about your son. Make it make sense. You got to remember, that's my son, just like you don't want people saying shit to you about your son. Getting a hard on because me and my son don't get along or because we beefing. Girl, in 10 years from now, when we don't even know you, don't see you, don't hear from you, and he got a whole nother wife and a whole nother life and living in his purposes, I'm still going to be his mother. And his real wife with real common sense is still going to want to meet me, still going to want to hang out with me, and still going to want to be involved with his mother. Because real women want the mother of their grandchild or the mother of their spouse to be at barbecues and different functions. That's what a real woman does, whether they get along or not. That's your mama. Long as y'all ain't tearing up my house, your mama supposed to pull up whether she like me or not. That's your mama. It's not a side over here or a side over there. But because my sons decided to deal with such individuals that get a hard on for us not speaking, it's insane. It's fucking insane. You can't give my son no kidney if he need one. They gotta ask me or they gotta ask one of my kids. There's absolutely no way this makes any type of fucking sense, which tells me you're going to be a complete weirdo your entire life, no matter what happens. Because whether I like my husband's mother or not, she'll never fucking know. Chrisean never ever speaks on you. Well, bitch, she was speaking on me yesterday. So now if she was speaking on me about something that wasn't none of her motherfucking business that was going on between me and Sexy Red, another grown-ass woman, that she didn't need to put me or my son in none of that bullshit, I have a right to speak on what the fuck I want to speak on. If you don't like it, take a hike. And take her to fuck with you. Now, I'm getting tired of this bullshit. Me and Sexy Red wasn't saying nothing about Chrisean at all. That was a conversation between two grown-ass women trying to sort out a whole situation. It didn't have anything to do with her. And hopping on here and putting out in the energy that me and my son, I'm not his people, is fucking ridiculous. Because you don't know what God is doing with my son by the time he get home. And you shouldn't be speaking into the atmosphere or energy into the atmosphere that my son would come home and be disrespectful to his mom in any way. Because if he would have listened to his mom this entire fucking time, he wouldn't be in this fucking bullshit. Which tells me you really don't give a fuck about my son. Now, you see how I can call him my son his entire fucking life? You can't call him your daddy your whole life. You can't call him your nigga your whole life. Why they get a hard on so bad that me and my son have not feeling each other? Why would you get a hard on for that? Like, you're weird. Like, God is never going to bless you for that. That's why you in the situation you in with your son. Because you keep speaking on me and my son. Everything you try to do to me and my son's relationship, you will get further and further away from yours too. Every time you even speak or get a hard on about my son being disrespectful or not honoring his mother or feeling some disrespectful way towards his mother, you will suffer those with your own child. And that goes to everybody who thinks that's cute. That's not cute. That's not going to affect me. That's going to affect my son. That's not going to affect when I go to heaven. God ain't going to ask me you don't hear me out here hoping people's kids don't have relationships or trying to take people's family members because you don't have no fucking family. Like, that's weird as fuck. It's so fucking weird to see somebody not want to see a family member get along with another family member. That's weird as fuck to me. It's evil. I would never want to see somebody's family members and say, oh, that's not they people. Like, for what? That was they people before you came. That's going to be they people when you leave. Ask Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown got a whole new fucking wife. That lady gone, her family over there. That's still his fucking family. He still got the same fucking family with a whole new fucking family. Why don't they get that? Yes, he's very weird for not putting them in their place, but I can see where it's more of a pimp hoe situation. It's not like, oh, these is my women. This is like, mama, you in the way of my motherfucking money. These bitches is out here on the motherfucking boulevard, and you in here fucking up my money. I get that, but you still need, when there's kids involved, fuck them hoes. Period. When there's kids involved, it don't work like that. My son is not mad at me because you're mad at me. My son is mad at me because I won't go with his fuck shit. My son not mad at me because y'all mad at me. He's mad at me because I don't go along with the fuck shit. And because I don't need him, and because I'm going to make my own motherfucking way. That's why he's mad at me. He not mad at me because he give a fuck about y'all. He's mad at me because I'm literally telling him, you need to go over here and check on this kid. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. And when you start telling niggas what they got to do, and it goes against the grade on what they want to do, this how they act. But if you think in your motherfucking rabbit ass mind that my son's ever about to fuck with you in real life, and you trying to fucking laugh and say that he don't fuck with me, you gotta be a motherfucking fool on this motherfucking earth. I don't give a fuck if it take a whole year. I don't give a fuck if it take 2 years. I don't give a fuck if it take 10 years. At some point, my son is going to surrender to me just the way he got to surrender to God. I'm his mother. I'm in an oath in the Bible. Why would you challenge me? And I'm in an oath in the Bible. And you have your own son. Could you imagine a bitch in the earth talking about, oh, that's not his people and that's his mama on his birth certificate? Okay. That's going to be my last time talking about that. For real. Because my son is sitting where he at because of some hoes and some bitches. Not because of his mama. Let's just leave that there. And I'm done with it after that. You should be his mom separate from the industry. That's like saying God should be your God except for in the industry. I'm his mother, dumb hoe. I'm his mother on the industry. I'm his mother in the streets. I'm his mother at high school. I'm his mother at college. I'm his mother at the dentist's office, the doctor's office, the motherfucking whatever you call it, they gonna call me. Okay? I know they lack morals, but they gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. Soon as my son, as soon as he not fucking with y'all, then we cool again. Y'all gonna y'all gonna see how that turn out for y'all. That's gonna be some worthless shit you tried to do. Cause it ain't gonna, I don't give a fuck if it's 4 years from now. He done flip-flop 4 times already on these bitches, okay? He done flip-flop 4 times, and in between each time, he come and talk to me, and we cool, and we working on some shit. Every time, okay? So, I don't give a fuck if you keep him over there for 6 years or 4 years. Just keep him out of trouble, okay? Just keep him out of trouble. That's all I ask you to do. I don't ask you to do much. Keep the house clean and keep him out of trouble. That's all the fuck I ask y'all to do for my kids. Exactly. He flip-flop on anybody who ain't going with his program or to get in the way of his money the same way I do, honey. I gotta hold both of us accountable. Don't play with my money neither, motherfucker. Don't play with my shit neither. I get it. But like I said, it's beyond that. It's kids involved in the program. So the flip-flopping got to be figured out quick. Because what you not about to do is come home and spend one day a month with Javon to make another bitch happy like your daddy doing. No, nigga, we don't do that over here. We don't do none of that shit up over here. You gonna have to figure out how you supposed to get your visitation just like everybody else who gets separated or decide to go this way or that way. Now I'm about tired of the whole shit. Rock supported the program, not Jay. And exactly. And then she just flipped on me out of nowhere after I came and saw the baby. We ain't have no fucking problem. I look up and it's a whole new problem. But I know what the whole new problem is because his daddy about to go through it too, and y'all gonna see it. It ain't me, it's John. It ain't got shit to do with me. If he ain't acting right, they ain't fucking with me. Fuck them hoes. Period. I'm over it and I'm done and I'm tired. I did not flip on her. Y'all tell this lady the truth. I went and seen that baby, and the next thing you know, she was mad at me. I would not flip on her for no reason. She ain't did nothing to me to flip on her for. That's a motherfucking lie. Javon is not his only child, no ma'am, but that's his oldest child, and his oldest child just started kindergarten. So we know if you a mother, you know it takes a little bit more time and focus on a 7-year-old than a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, so it ain't gonna ever be no competing comparison. Because that child always gonna be older, on the football field first, at the dentist's office first, getting grades first, report cards first. So he always gonna have to pay good, close attention to the first one, okay? Because he about to have to need him at the schoolhouse, at the church house, okay? So yes, them other kids gonna get what's left, but everybody knows your first air is your first air. That's the first air you breathe. You can't just go over here and forget you got this baby over there. The future. If somebody told her something about me, she should know that these people need clout, that these people is making up shit, that she shouldn't have took what somebody else said and not asked me, Miss Karlissa, did X, Y, and Z happen? And I would have told her no, and I probably would have backhanded whoever told the motherfucking lie on me. All she had to do was ask me. She has my phone number. So whatever somebody told her, they bamboozled her. Use a motherfucking lie. Her address was nobody's address was leaked by me because I don't know nobody's address until somebody give it to me. That's a motherfucking lie. I would never give nobody my grandchild's address. That's a whole lie. Especially not after some people came in my son's house. That's a motherfucking lie. See how y'all sit there and tell them lies? I didn't never have to chase no clout. The clout just landed in my lap. I didn't have to chase shit. This is real shit for me. My son told me. Mom, and told y'all too. My mama is the only one who was allowed to clout chase off of me because that's my mama. Now my son told y'all to tell me that I could clout chase. Now somebody go get them the message where he left that message while y'all finding all these damn messages. How do I watch your TV show? The link is in my bio to the show on this page and on my main page. And if you a subscriber and you block, let Bree know. She'll unblock you. You threatened to leak your granddaughter. I don't give a fuck what I say. Did I give my granddaughter's address ever at any time? I don't give a fuck what I said to one of my kids to get them to stop doing the shit that they was doing, laying on bathroom floors and some more shit, and leaking messages and my phone number. Don't get on here and play dumb. Don't get on here and play dumb. Karlissa said Javon comes before his other kids. Your oldest child always has to come before. Callie got 2 kids. Carter has to come first. He has to go to school. The other baby has to be home with her. She still has to get up, make sure he go to school, or she gonna go to jail. She got to make sure he doing his homework, or she gonna be in trouble. You cannot play with your oldest child at the schoolhouse because you got a baby. It don't work like that. They'll come take all your kids from you. He got to make sure his child is at school. He got to make sure his child is at athletic programs. Now, the 2 babies at